The Journey of the Rice Disciple, a Zen teaching. Once upon a time, in a remote region of China, there was a majestic monastery where about 500 monks lived. All of them were dedicated to walking the path of self-realization under the guidance of a wise Zen master. The monastery was renowned for its serenity and the teachings that transcended words. One day, an ordinary man arrived at the monastery with a profound desire. "Master," he said, "I want to know myself. I want to discover the truth." The master, with a piercing and wise gaze, replied, "If you wish to know the truth, you must put your entire life at stake. It may take years, perhaps an entire lifetime, and even then, there are no guarantees that you will find it. Are you prepared for this?" Without hesitation, the man replied, "I am ready, master. I came here to follow this path no matter the cost." The master smiled faintly and said, "If that is so, we will begin immediately. There are 500 monks in this monastery, and they all need food. Your task will be simple: pound rice for them. Do this from dawn until nightfall. When you are tired, sleep. When you wake up, begin again. Do nothing else, think of nothing else. Just pound rice. And remember, do not come to me. When the time is right, I will come to you." The young man began his task. Day after day, he pounded rice without interruption. At first, his mind was a whirlwind of thoughts. Memories of the past, dreams of the future, doubts and frustrations filled his hours of work. But over time, something remarkable happened. The thoughts began to settle, like turbulent waters gradually finding stillness. Months turned into years. The disciple devoted himself to pounding rice with such intensity that he eventually forgot his own name. There were no more desires or expectations, just the act of pounding rice. Other monks considered him insignificant, unable to perceive the depth of his transformation. After 12 years, the master announced that his journey was nearing its end. He needed a successor. "Anyone who has attained self-realization," he declared, "must write a few lines on the wall beside my door tonight. I want to see the depth of your understanding." One of the senior disciples, highly respected for his knowledge of scriptures, confidently wrote, "The mind is like a mirror. The dust of thoughts and desires accumulates. Clearing this dust is meditation. When the mirror is clean, the truth is revealed." The next morning, upon reading the lines, the master was furious. "Who wrote this nonsense? This is nothing but superficial theory." He knew that the disciple had not experienced the truth directly. The incident caused a stir in the monastery, and 2 disciples discussed it near the young man who pounded rice. He smiled. Intrigued, they asked, "Why are you laughing?" He calmly replied, "Because the master is right. All of that is just theoretical garbage." Surprised, they insisted, "Then if you know so much, write something better." The young man replied, "I cannot write, but I can say something. If you write it down for me, so be it." They agreed, and together they went to the master's wall. The rice disciple dictated, "The mind is nothing but an illusion. There is no mind, no mirror of the mind. And when there is no mind, where could the dust settle? The one who understands this knows the truth. Take my staff, take my robe. From this day forward, you are my successor, but leave immediately. Many here will not tolerate the idea that someone who merely pounded rice has achieved enlightenment, while they, with all their erudition, have not. Go and spread your fragrance to the world, like a flower that blooms and transforms the air around it." The young disciple left that very night, carrying with him the essence of Zen, meditation in everyday life. This story teaches us that meditation is not confined to sitting in one place or a sacred space. It is a state of total absorption in the present moment. When we are completely immersed in something, whether pounding rice, walking, or performing simple tasks, we transcend the mind. There is no past, no future, no ego, only the flow of existence. True enlightenment does not require elaborate rituals, but the courage to lose ourselves in what we do until only our purest self remains. May this story inspire you to find your own essence in every moment. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next video.